Yo, what it do? It's your boy SoundJuice62 here, and today we're going to be looking at the Adidas Predator 20.1. And to me, this is the boot that brought the Predator back. So, a short history lesson. In 2014, Adidas released, or they discontinued the Predator because it wasn't selling so good, and it was like the longest running series. They had it since like 1994, and then they discontinued it for. I'm pretty sure they discontinued it for the Adidas Ace. And then they carried that boot on until, I want to say 2017 or 2018, and then they released the Predator 18, which was essentially the same thing with just a knitted upper, but most importantly, it had no rubber elements on it, no rubber strike elements, which is that's what Predators are, right? It's like the key selling point. And then they did the same. They basically continued the boot into 2019 with the 19, so the Predator 19.1 or 19 plus as well. And the boot was near enough unchanged. Still was the entire prime knit upper, had those ridges on it, if you remember. But then they released the 20.1, and this boot to me is like one of my favorite boots of all time, just because of the hype that I had around it. Because what they did here was they added this demon skin texture, which is it feels a little bit like the pellets from artificial grass. And it feels like they just put that all over the upper. On the 20.1, they had it going from all the way in the midfoot all the way around to here on the outside of the boot, and it just added tons of grip on the ball. Like the grip's kind of gone dead on mine because of how old and how much I played in these. But when they were like new, there was tons of extra grip, and it was like so hyped up. All the big boot channels like SR4U, they was like so hyped about this because it was the return of like a proper Predator. Like the 18 and 19 generations they weren't real Predators. They were just like basically a continuation of the Ace line with a different name really. But they brought this boot back, and it was such a cool boot to me. And yeah, the upper was this like mesh. It feels a lot like the prime knit from the 20 plus, which was the laceless version, which it had even more of the demon skin. But the 20.1 had, I don't think it was officially prime knit, but it felt a lot like it, and it had a little bit less of the demon skin, but it was still in all the key areas. And it had, if we really compare it to the 25 and even the 26 now, there was so much more of the grip element on this boot than they use now. So I think this was like a real great move from Adidas to bring back, and it's an iconic boot.